welcome back to my channel and let's begin this lesson, other uses of prepositions. So I hope you have watched the previous videos also where we have discussed about the preposition of time, place and direction, right? Now let us begin with other uses of preposition. So first of all, the preposition is about, okay, where we can use about. So, about we use when we are talking about a subject of conversation, right? For example, have you read dash the incident in the newspaper means when we are talking about some subject, some topic. अगर हम किसी टॉपिक की बात कर रहे हैं उसके बारे में, तो बारे में के सेंस के लिए what we will write about. Have you read about? Okay, about the incident in the newspaper. Okay. Then, if we are talking about nearness, means if the sentence is conveying the meaning of nearness, right? लगभग ऐसा meaning दे रहा है. Nearness means in Hindi we can say लगभग. अगर लगभग का हमें sense दे रहा है sentence, then we will write about. For example, I was about to leave or I will be back. Okay, so once we have used about here, I was about to leave, लगभग जाने ही वाला था. Then, or I will be back about 6 o'clock. Okay, so about 6 o'clock means लगभग 6 बजे के बीच, लगभग 6 बजे के आसपास में वापस आ जाऊंगा. So remember, preposition plays a very important role. अगर हम यहाँ पर, because 6 o'clock is giving the idea of definite time as well. Okay, so if we are writing at, then the meaning will be changed. Then the sentence will convey the meaning कि I will be back at 6 o'clock. It means surety is there कि I will be back at 6. मैं 6 बजे वापस आ जाऊंगा. But yes, if we are writing by 6 o'clock, then the meaning again is changed. Then it will convey the meaning कि मैं 6 बजे तक आ जाऊंगा. But yes, अगर हमें कहना है लगभग 6 बजे आ जाऊंगा, then we will use about. Okay. Then the next word is above. Okay. So above shows greater in value, weight, temperature, number, etc. कोई भी चीज की अगर आप वैल्यू के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, यानी कि उससे ज्यादा वैल्यू है, उससे ज्यादा लगभग वेट है, उससे ज्यादा टेम्परेचर है, उससे ज्यादा कुछ नंबर में है, देन वी यूज अबव. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, टुडे टेम्परेचर मस्ट बी अबव. Okay, today temperature must be above 42 degree Celsius, right? Then beyond the reach of, जब कोई चीज हमारी पहुंच के परे है. ओके, जब हम कोई चीज के बारे में कहते हैं कि नहीं नहीं वैसी तो पॉसिबिलिटी ही नहीं है. ओके, इन दैट केस ऑल्सो वी यूज above. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, हर कंडक्ट इज above सस्पिशन, यानी कि उसका जो बिहेवियर है वो बिल्कुल शक के दायरे में नहीं है, वो शक से बहुत परे है. वी कैन नॉट सस्पेक्ट दैट पर्सन. ओके, so I hope the use of about and above is clear, right? Then come to after. Okay, after का यूज हम कब करते हैं? मीन्स जब हम किसी सीक्वेंस की बात कर रहे हैं, इन अ सीक्वेंस. ओके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, योर टर्न इज जस्ट आफ्टर मी. ओके, तुम्हारी टर्न जस्ट मेरे बाद में है. सो वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट सीक्वेंस, राइट? सो योर टर्न इज जस्ट आफ्टर मी. ओके, देन सीकिंग समथिंग मीन्स इफ वी आर लुकिंग फॉर समथिंग, कोई चीज ढूंढ रहे हैं, देन शी डज नॉट लव हिम, she does not love him, she is after his money. वो उसके पैसे के पीछे है, यानी कि she is simply looking for money. Then in that case also we will write after. Okay, then besides, children, you must be aware besides is also a preposition and it conveys the meaning in addition to. क्या मीनिंग कन्वे करता है? इसके अलावा, in addition to, यानी कि इस चीज के अलावा. Okay, and remember the difference between beside and besides. Beside is totally a different word. Beside tells कि उस चीज के बगल में, next to that person or that thing, and besides conveys the meaning in addition to. Okay, उसके अलावा, अतिरिक्त. Then see the example. Dash buying a book, he bought a pen. So what we have written? Besides. Besides buying a book, he bought a pen. एक बुक खरीदने के अलावा उसने एक पेन भी खरीदा, राइट? So children, if you are getting the lesson, अगर आपकी समझ में आ रहा है, please type yes in the chat box. Okay, and tell me your class, your standard also. It will become easy for me to explain you the things as per your standard. Okay, then there are many uses of by. By is also a very important preposition, and you must be aware of the different uses of by. Okay. नंबर वन इज मीन्स ऑफ ट्रेवल. कई बार हम कहते हैं कि हाँ वो बस से गया, कार से गया. यस, सो दिस इज मीन्स ऑफ ट्रेवल. ओके, वी ट्रेवल्ड आगरा बाय बस. ओके, हम आगरा बस से गए. देन दिस poem was written dash frost. So this is agency. Agency means we are talking about the agent or we are talking about the doer. Okay, so जब हम doer की बात कर रहे हैं, okay, so this poem was written by Frost. Frost के द्वारा इस पोएम को लिखा गया. Is this clear? Then manner, किस ढंग से काम हुआ. You can pay the dues by check. So remember these sentences. क्योंकि जब सेंटेंस आपको एक एक्सरसाइज में करने के लिए आते हैं, यू गेट कंफ्यूज कि यू कैन पे द ड्यूज थ्रू चेक और हाउ वी विच प्रीपोजिशन आई हैव टू राइट. तो यस, यू मस्ट बी क्लियर. अगर कोई आप चेक से पेमेंट कर रहे हैं तो आप उसमें लिखेंगे बाय चेक. ओके, देन मेजर. सो ही इज सीनियर टू मी बाय 2 years. ओके, वो 2 साल बड़ा है. सो ही इज सीनियर टू मी by 2 years. So children, keep these sentences in your mind very clearly, because these are actually the very important kind of sentences, and sometimes some of the sentences are very peculiar in their formation. So you must be aware how to use preposition and which preposition is appropriate in a particular kind of a sentence, right? Then unit of measurement. For example, bananas are sold by dozen. You will not write ki in dozen. Bananas are sold by dozen. Okay, then the next one is because of. So I carried your pen by mistake. Because of को मीनिंग भी कन्वे होता है by से, कि गलती से. Okay, मैं तुम्हारे पेन को गलती से ले गया. Okay, so by mistake. Then division or multiplication. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Okay, so in that way also we use by. देन डायमेंशंस. यस, हमें किसी रूम की नाप बतानी है, किसी टेबल का हमें मेजरमेंट देना है, तो अगर हमें डायमेंशंस बतानी है, सो इन दैट केस ऑल्सो वी यूज बाय. द रूम इज 10 feet by 12 feet, right? Then route or passage. He entered the room by the back door. So remember this thing, he entered the room by the back door. लेकिन अगर window लिखा होता, then we would have written he entered the room through the window. So try to understand the difference. अगर किसी दरवाजे से आए हैं, यानी कि आप चलते हुए आए हैं, तब हम by लिखेंगे. बट खिड़की से आए हैं तो ऑफ कोर्स कहीं जंप करके आए हैं, तो फिर हम through the window लिखेंगे, right? Then according to. तो by जो है, it also conveys the meaning of according to. It is 5 by my watch. This is very peculiar kind of sentence, and its formation must be very much clear to you. It is 5 by my watch because usually children write in my watch. So don't do this mistake. Okay, क्योंकि यहाँ पर by जो है वो according to का meaning convey कर रहा है कि it is 5 according to my watch. But instead of writing according to, we write by, right? So it is 5 by my watch. Then at the side of. Okay, so at the side of का जो है ये भी by को convey कर रहा है. She sat by me. So here by is conveying the meaning at the side of, and as I told you, this is very important. The use of by is very important, and this thing must be very much clear to you. Then uses of for. So for is also a very important preposition, and so many sentences are there with the use of for. Okay, so first of all, purpose. Purpose also is shown with the help of for, right? These books are for you. तो ये एक purpose को show कर रहा है. These books are for you. Okay. Then destination is also shown. This bus is for Delhi. Okay, क्यों? क्योंकि दिल्ली जो है वो एक destination है. That's why for is used here. This bus is for Delhi. I hope these prepositions are very much clear to you. Hmm? And we are right now discussing the uses of for. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to it. Then price. For is also used for price. I bought this pen for rupees 50. कोई भी चीज अगर आपने कितने रुपए में खरीदी है, if you want to tell that, you will write for 50 rupees. Okay. Then reason is also told with the help of by. He was rewarded by his honesty. Okay. Oh, sorry, for his honesty. He was rewarded for his honesty. So here the reason, right? Then uses of from. Okay. सोर्स और ओरिजिन, कोई कहाँ से है, यानी कि किसी का ओरिजिन किस कंट्री का है, किस सिटी का है. सो इन दैट केस ऑल्सो वी यूज फ्रॉम. आई एम फ्रॉम इंडिया, राइट. Then cause. Cause is also expressed with the help of from. He is suffering from flu. He is suffering from fever. So this is very common, right? Then uses of in. In is also very important preposition. Profession. If we are talking about profession, then also sometimes we use in, as my family is in business. Okay. Children, watch the video till the end, only then the things will be very much clear to you. And if you have some of the doubts anywhere, some queries are there, you may type in the chat box. Okay. Then clothes or color, right? All the girls are in white. So see the usage of in, because for preposition this is very much necessary that you should understand the thing. Okay. Then medium, you must sign in ink. This is very important sentence. Usually it is asked in the competitions, it is asked in the exams, and usually children write a wrong preposition here. Okay. So you must sign in ink. Okay. Then uses of cause. If we have to tell the cause, then also we use of. Okay. He died of heart attack, right? He died of heart attack. Then comparison, he is more reliable of the two brothers. दो भाइयों में से वो ज़्यादा reliable है. Then in that case also we can use of. Okay. Then uses of on. So children, you can see very frequently we are taking one after another different prepositions, and the usage of these prepositions will be very much clear to you by the end of this video. Okay, so the uses of on. Means of travel. Right now they are on the train to Kanpur. This is very peculiar kind of formation and you should understand this very carefully. Okay, you cannot write ki they are in the train. Okay, because in train you can move, you can do the movements from here and there, you can go from one compartment to the other one. So where the vehicle in which you can move, you should use on. Okay, so on is used with movement and in is used for static position. Okay, this thing will become much more clear with more examples. Okay, for example, you can see she is dash the bus to Delhi, right? So she is on the bus. She is on the bus to Delhi, right? But yes, at the same time, if it is written, she is sitting, then she is sitting in the bus. So can you make a difference? Can you understand the difference between these two sentences? Why? Because she is on the bus. So here we can understand कि वो जो है subject वो move कर सकता है बस में. That's why on the bus. But when particularly it is written कि sitting, that's why we are using in the bus. Okay. Now you can type in the chat box. अगर मैं पूछूं आपसे question, she is going there dash a car, or she is dash car. What will you write? She is in car or she is on car? Write in the chat box. Okay. Then means. So on is also used for means. I spoke to her on telephone. Don't write through telephone. Usually children do this mistake. Okay. अगर आप टेलीफोन पर किसी से बात कर रहे हैं, what preposition you will use here? Which preposition? On. Okay. I spoke to her on telephone. Okay. Then subject. We had a discussion on corruption. And yes, if the things are clear, please type yes, type your class and subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. Okay. Then uses of over. In every part of. अगर हमें ये मीनिंग कन्वे करना है इन एवरी पार्ट ऑफ, देन वी यूज ओवर. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, देर आर वाइट आंट्स ऑल ओवर द प्लेस. हर जगह पर. राइट. देन कॉज. दे आर often quarreling over petty things. Right? Over petty things. Okay? Then control or authority. In this office, there is nobody over Mr. Agarwal. Right? In this office, there is nobody over Mr. Agarwal. Means कोई भी अथॉरिटी उनके ऊपर नहीं है. So in that case, we will write nobody over Mr. Agarwal. Then it also conveys the meaning of more than. Right? ये more than का भी meaning convey करता है. There were over 3,000 spectators in the hall. Okay, there were over 3,000 spectators. तो यानी कि more than. अगर हमें कहना है 3,000 से ज्यादा ऑडियंस वहां पर थी, then we will write over. Okay, then the uses of true. Right? Uses of true. Through क्या शो करता है? Motive. Where motive is written, we can use through. She did all this through jealousy. So you will not write because of. You will write through. So this is also a very peculiar kind of formation. Okay. She did all this through jealousy. So these kinds of peculiar formations must be very much clear to you. Then we can say across the interior of anything. जब हम किसी चीज के इंटीरियर की बात करते हैं, तब I could clearly see through his hypocrisy. Right? अंदर से हमें मालूम पड़ रहा है कि उसकी बहुत ज्यादा हिपोक्रेसी है. Right? Hypocrisy, you understand? Hypocrisy means when a person behave in a different way but talks in a different way. Double standards. This is known as hypocrisy. Okay. Then uses of under. Under का यूज हम क्या करते हैं? Where we want to talk about someone who is lower in rank, or maybe we want to talk about authority. For example, the cabinet works under the prime minister. Okay, so cabinet is lower in rank and prime minister is the authority. That's why the cabinet works under the prime minister. Okay, then state. अगर हम किसी चीज की स्थिति के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, then also we use under. For example, the road is under repair. Okay, जो road है वो under repair or maybe under construction. So under preposition is used. Then if we want to say according to, then again under. If we want to say according to the rules, now we can write under. Under the rules, you are not entitled to take any leave. Okay. Then instrumentality. अगर हम with की बात करें, where we can use with. So with is used where it is working or showing for some instrument. Right? Or means we can say. The stain can be removed with lime juice. Remember this thing. Okay. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जैसा कि मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया था, विद का यूज हम इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स के साथ करते हैं. एज ही कट एन एप्पल विद द नाइफ. द सेम वे अब लाइम जूस से हम कोई स्टेन रिमूव कर रहे हैं, देन अगैन लाइम जूस इज वर्किंग एज एन इंस्ट्रूमेंट. सो द स्टेन कैन बी रिमूव्ड विद लाइम जूस. देन कॉज. ही वॉज कन्फाइंड टू बेड विद फीवर. Confined with, otherwise also you can understand. Confined के साथ हम with लगाते हैं. He was confined to bed with fever. Okay. Then he is angry with me. Angry with. If some person is there after after the blank, then we use with. Okay, so he is angry with me, right? Then yes, it's exercise time. So now we will do some of the sentences, then the things will become much more clear. Send these children. Yes, you may write in the chat box very quickly. Type your answer. Send these children. I don't think that it takes much time. So type very quickly. Send these children for interview 1. Yes, what should be written here? 1 dash 1. 1 by 1. Okay. Then the child put a ladder dash the wall. So this was discussed in my previous video. The child put a ladder dash the wall. What should be written here? Against. Okay, the child put a ladder against the wall and climbed on the roof. Okay, then I was dash the impression. What should be written here? Which preposition? Type your answer in the chat box and subscribe to my channel. I was under the impression. Okay, I was under the impression that I had returned the books I had borrowed dash you. What should be written here? I borrowed from you. Okay, I had returned the books I borrowed from you. Then these rules are not dash you. So what should be written here? These rules are not for you. Okay, comma, you are dash 18. What should be written here? Which preposition? You are under 18. Okay. Then the child ran dash his father. वो अपने father की ओर गया. What should be written? The child ran towards. The child ran towards his father, shouting dash joy. Shouting with joy. Okay, so this thing is very interesting. Children, you should take interest and you should try to tell the answer as well. Okay, so that the things will become clear to you. Then he is an authority dash maths. He is an authority on maths. Okay, then it is quarter dash 9. It is quarter to 9. So this way, today we have learned so many sentences, and earlier we discussed many prepositions. There were the uses of, different uses of by, different uses of for, and we understood about the preposition above, about, after. Okay, and besides, then we learnt about from, in, of, on, and then we did this exercise where we did almost 5 to 10 sentences, because in some sentences, two blanks are there. But yes, I hope the whole lesson of prepositions is very much clear to you. In my next live, I will explain some more uses of the prepositions, so that in your exams you will not do any of the mistakes. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, do subscribe it, hit the bell icon, so that you should not miss any of the video. Again, we will meet tomorrow with some more prepositions and some useful tips and lessons for the exams point of view. Thank you.